Hey up, Chuggernuts, how we doing? And welcome back to another episode of SeddzSayz. We are back today with our second music video reaction of the evening, in which we're going to be checking out brand new music from a band I absolutely love. Now, these guys first appeared on the scene under this current name back in 2017. I picked up their debut album pretty much on a whim, I think it was. I think I was working in a CD store at the time, and I saw the album artwork, and I was like, fucking hell, it's so captivating, I need to pick up a copy of that. And I was instantly hooked. I loved that album from start to finish. It's an album that is constantly being played in our household, and I'm sure I'll keep playing it for years and years to come. But they've got new music out now. They've got a new album coming out later this year. And I tell you what, I am so excited for the return of Stuttgart-based post-hardcore band Venues. Now, these guys are wicked. They're signed to a rising empire. And I think the best way to kind of describe the songs that were on this album, that was called Aspire, is kind of like if you take the huge pop-esque choruses of Tonight Alive and then take kind of like the powerful, even kind of like melancholic elements of Landmarks and kind of smushed them together. That's the best way, in my opinion, to describe these guys. They're absolutely wicked. They played with the likes of The Amity Affliction, Atreyu, Devil Wears Parada, Napoleon, Disaster Kids, and loads of other cool names over the years. And I've got a funny feeling that their brand new album that is coming out later this year, which is... what's it called? Solace, it's called. Yeah, the album artwork's sick for that as well. I've got a funny feeling that Solace is going to be one of my favourite albums of the year. Now, this is the first track to feature two of the band's new members. I believe they've got a new singer compared to the first album, which will be interesting to check out for the very first time. So I think the best thing to do with this one is just jump straight on in there and give it a wee listen. So without further ado, this is Venues with their brand new single, Rite of Passage. Enjoy, guys. Whoa. Okay, starting off strong. I absolutely love the use of dual vocals. It's such a great juxtaposition with this band. Is that orchestral parts I can hear in the background? Yeah, it is. Fucking hell. That complements the track really well. Do you know what? She's got a very different vocal style, this new singer, to the last one. This one's kind of more powerful, more emotive, where their previous singer had kind of more of a, like I said, a very poppy voice. But the new singer adds a really just kind of grandiose, sweeping epicness to this band, and I'm loving it so far. Oh, here we go. I'll tell you what, the production quality of this track is amazing. The use of dynamics is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. They're a band who are just suited for an arena-style setting, and I really, really hope they get there because they've got the tracks to back it up. They really, really do. Such an interesting tone that from the lead guitarist. Something I've never really heard before in a song. But I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I am. Oh, that piano is just gorgeous. You can tell, like, in the past 3 years, this band has evolved, adapted, even matured so much. And it has got me really, really hyped for this new album to drop. Love those samples. Yeah, that was really, really good. You know what? I couldn't fault it whatsoever. That was Venues with their brand new track, Rite of Passage. And if you enjoyed that, I seriously recommend going back and checking out their last album that was called Aspire. My personal favourites from that album, We Are One, The Epilogue, Dilemma. But you know what? All 12 tracks on this record are sheer perfection. And I tell you what, I am very excited to... It's not really a new direction for this band. I keep saying they've kind of changed a lot. The foundations and the structure are still there that they laid down in 2017, I should say. But they've built on it so much. And I just love how... And I keep using the word epic. It's the best way to describe it, really, with those orchestral sections, the piano parts... all those kind of very subtle synths and samples and MIDI parts that, even though they are very subtle, just add so much more to the track. And the new singer just adds a completely different dimension and a different... she's just a perfect fit for this band. And I'm very excited. I've seen that her name's Leela now. I can see that on their social media here. So I'm very excited to see what the rest of the new material sounds like now that Leela is on vocals. I'll definitely be pre-ordering that album, and I seriously recommend that if you enjoyed today's track, that you go and pick up a copy of that as well, because, like I said, I'm calling it now. It's probably in my top 5 most anticipated releases of 2021. And I know it's just going to absolutely blow me away, like Aspire did when I picked that up a couple of years ago. So yeah, if you did enjoy Venues, I'll link all of their social media down below so you can go and check them out for yourselves. And also, if you did enjoy this episode of SeddzSayz, please do go and hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with everything SeddzSayz related. Now, we're going to be back tomorrow with 2 more music video reactions for you guys. But in the meantime, have a good evening, stay safe, and keep on chugging.